Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's Stars here, and I'm bringing you the editing portion of our new Designer and Edit RC. First thing I have to say right off the bat here is I'm not an editor, and I will not be picking the winners of the RC. I'm just going to be going over the rules for you. If you want to know anything else, you can talk to Jack. You can find his links probably somewhere in the comments section. You can find him, but he'll be picking the winners for this portion. But as for the rules, you have to use the clips in the description. If you're going to do this, we have clips in the description. We just want to see you use those clips. No particular reason, just use those clips. It's just one of the rules. Another one is you're gonna want to use non-copyrighted music. We don't want to see, if we're gonna be posting edits on the channel, we don't want to see all these copyrighted songs. We're not, out to make a whole bunch of money off this or anything. We just don't want to get copyright strike. It just wouldn't be good. There's no benefit to getting copyright strikes. That wouldn't be good. A huge rule here is you're going to want to be as creative as possible. We've seen tons of stuff in this community. I've been around long enough to see tons of things. You're just going to want to be as creative as you possibly can, and I know at this date it's hard to do that. Everything's been done, but I know you guys can find a way. You guys are the best. So, next rule is, you have plenty of time to do this RC. As you can see at the bottom, the due date is April 7th. You have plenty of time to get this done. So you're going to want to take that time and just make this edit as best as you can. Next thing is, you're going to want to include hashtag #NstyEdit in the title of your video when you upload it to YouTube. You're also going to want to include @Nsty Abyss in the title, just so it's easier for us to see. But, as you can see at the bottom of the screen, we have an email for you to send the video to. If you want to just send the MP4, you can do that, or if you want to send the link, either way, that's completely okay. Once you're done with the video, just send it on over there. The Twitter thing is just make it easier for us to see it right away. We'll get the initial judgment there, but if you want the team, you're going to have to submit it to that email as well. Now, I have to say, guys, I'm not an editor, but I am a designer, and the best way, if you actually want this team, the absolute best way to do that is to just be creative. We've seen so many things throughout the years. Be creative, and I guarantee you will get a spot in this team. You just have to do something new that we haven't seen before and that we enjoy, and you have great chances. Alrighty guys, I'm back again for the design portion of the RC, and this is where I actually have some knowledge of what I'm talking about. I am a designer, and I will be judging the entries for this part of the RC. So there's multiple ways you can go about this. You can make us a new logo. When I say new logo, I really mean new logo. It has to be from your mind, your own creativity. You can use ours as inspiration, I guess. You can see it at the top of the screen there. You can use it as inspiration, but I want this to be creative. I want it to be creative to you, and I want it to be from your mind. The next thing is it can be a speed art. No matter what you do, there's multiple ways to go about this RC, but whatever one you do, you can make a speed art out of it. And the speed art's not required, but all it's going to do is help your chances. If you really want this team, you're going to want to make a speed art. It will help you immensely. If you do a speed art, you're going to want to include hashtag #NastyDRC in the title for that video when you upload it to YouTube, because you're going to want to do that as well. You're going to want to upload it to your YouTube. Now, whether or not you do the logo, or the next thing I'm going to talk about, you can either make it 3D or 2D. Now, 3D is only going to increase your chances, but it's completely not necessary. If you don't want to do 3D or you can't, you don't have to. You can do completely 2D, that is fine, but 3D will increase your chances. Now, the next way of going about this RC is making a player on our team a revamp. You can find the roster on our channel. If you want to make a revamp, by all means, do it. That is, in my opinion, because I will be judging these, in my opinion, that is the way to get in the team. If you really want in the team, that's probably the route you want to go. The logo, if the logo is amazing, you can still get in that way, but the player revamp is, in my opinion, and I will be judging, so my opinion is kind of big here, that's the way to get in the team here. Now, the last thing, just have fun and be creative with it. Creativity means everything in an RC like this. It's 2016, we've seen tons of stuff, we've seen everything. We've seen really almost everything there is to do. So creativity is everything. If you can do something creative, something new, something we haven't seen before, that is huge, and that'll blow up your chances of getting in the team. So if you're going the route of the revamp, the logo, our logo PSD, will be down in the description because you're going to want to download that to include it somewhere in the revamp you make. Now, another thing with the revamp, it could be Twitter or YouTube. You don't have to do both. Either way you want to go. You want to make a YouTube revamp, you can do that. If you want to make a Twitter revamp, you can do that. It just has to be for one of our players. Any player, you can do a leader, sniper player. You can make me a revamp if you feel like it. If you really want to, do it. It doesn't matter, any player, anywhere on the roster. Another thing is, you're definitely going to want to consider this. If you want to, not, again, completely not necessary, but if you want to, if you really want to just blow your chances up, do both. Make a revamp and make a new logo, and include that new logo in your revamp. So make a new logo first, and then make a revamp for a player with that logo. If you do that, and it's good, you're in the team. That's just, it's how it is. If you do both, if you go so far out of your way to do both, and to use it, and make it good, you're in the team. Like, that's the kind of dedication we want to see. We want to see dedication over anything. Dedication and creativity are what is gonna get you in this team. You're gonna win the RC off of dedication and creativity. So if you do that, you're in. Like, if it's good and you do it like that, your chances are just ridiculous. But anyway, whether you're going for the editing part or the graphics part, I wish you guys the best of luck, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out, guys.